Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where we are is we're actually at Holy Trinity Church here in Ballylesson. And you can see the lovely countryside there. And it looks like a farmer's been down that field with his tractor, because you can see the marks. And so this is Holy Trinity Church at Ballylesson. And you can see the tower there. And this church was built in 1788, and then it was consecrated in 1789. And the tower has actually 8 bells, and the 5 heavier bells actually date from 1791. So pretty impressive, isn't it? Certainly lovely parish church, there's no doubt about it. And there is 2 godly men who are actually buried here that I want to mention in this wee video. And they're actually buried quite close to each other. And the first one is DERRICK BINGHAM. And for those of you my age or older, you will remember Tuesday night at the Crescent with DERRICK BINGHAM. It was packed with young people. You're talking about 1,000 young people. And Derrick done his Bible studies on the Tuesday night, and they were fantastic. They were fantastic nights of blessing. There's no doubt about it. But for 20 years, the Tuesday night at the Crescent Church was actually a beacon of light in the midst of a troubled city with sectarian violence. Of course, that was Belfast, because back then the troubles were ongoing. And every week, as I say, there would have been about 1,000 Tuesday nighters gathered to hear Bible teacher DERRICK BINGHAM explain the Word of God verse by verse. And Derrick was from Newcastle in County Down. He was a former English teacher at Lurgan College. He was also a well-respected pastor, and he was a regular columnist in the Belfast Telegraph. And he was also a frequent contributor to the BBC Thought for the Day slot. And he's also done books. I have one of his books in the house, maybe more actually. I've also got a wee booklet that he done on Patrick. And so he's certainly done a lot of writing as well. He was an author, of course. You can see some of the countryside here at Ballylesson. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And Derrick passed away on the 6th of March 2010, following a long battle with leukemia. And so that's where we're heading down tonight. We're going to have a wee look at his grave. Now, the other gentleman is Professor David Gooding, or David W. Gooding. And David was born on the 16th of September 1925 in Ipswich in England. He was a British lecturer, author and professor of Greek at Queen's University in Belfast. And Professor Gooding was also a widely travelled Bible teacher, just like DERRICK BINGHAM. And during his time in Northern Ireland, David was actually an active member of a Brethren Assembly, a gospel assembly in Belfast. And David died on the 30th of August 2019 at the age of 93. And so we're going to have a wee look at Derrick's grave first, and then we'll have a wee look at Professor Gooding's grave. And this is DERRICK BINGHAM, Pastor DERRICK Bingham's grave then. And it says, Bingham, in loving memory of Derrick, a much-loved husband, father and papa, 20th of October 1946 to the 6th of March 2010. And it says, formerly lived by faith, but now lives by sight. And of course that's very true. So that's the grave of Derrick Bingham. I can remember Tuesday night at the Crescent. It was fantastic. And you also, big queues, and there was a lot of people went. I'd say it was over 1,000 went to those gatherings. So they were fantastic days of blessing. So the next man we're going to have a wee look at his grave is Professor Gooding. And as I say, he went to Librellan Assembly, a gospel assembly, and this is Professor Gooding here. He was a professor at Queen's University in Belfast, and it says there, David W. Gooding, 16th of September 1925 to the 30th of August 2019. Not here, absent from the body, and at home with the Lord. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 8. And so the two men are not too far from each other, as you can see. And they're both buried here in the parish church. And you can see the cows up there. They're wondering what I'm at here. I see one there with a set of horns on them. Well, they're definitely curious of what I'm at. But you can see the lovely countryside here. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that just amazing? And you can see the rays of the sun there, or what we would call sunbeams. Beautiful. So thanks for watching, and God bless.